what in the fuck was I doing? I don't... I just woke up, right? Yeah, 7:30. I'm gonna bite an apple. Give me a second. Mighty scrumptious. Alright. Oh, yeah. I have to go to you. Thanks. Real helpful. Oh, this is stupid. I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, I have to see the book lady. Whatever. What's up? Why can't I say good morning to him?
Yes?
Lame. Alright. So let's go talk to book lady. And then after that... I don't know what I have to, what to do. So... whatever. We'll look at that later. Oh, what? Oh, there's stairs here. I'm stupid. Is there something here? We can't walk that way. Okay. Well, then, what's the point of these steps? There is none. At least for now. Yo, book lady. Yo, book lady. Blaisance, or whatever the fuck your name is. Yo, book lady. Where's my... Whoa. Okay. Yo, book lady. Yo, child of book lady. Book lady. Book lady. Shine this directly in your eyes.
What have you found?
Book lady.
And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Book lady. Book lady. Wow. No. Okay. Yep.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's a businesswoman.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down.
Yeah.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Okay. I don't know about you, but I kind of wish, like, I knew what emotion was talking to me when. Like, I'll get the knack and a feeling, right? And sometimes it'll be, you know, verbally explained through. But most of the time, it's just like, you feel this way. I'm like, okay. Wish I had this, where it could be like, Drama's telling, Half-Life is telling you, punch that child. And I'm like, oh, chill out. Chill out, you. And then Drama tells me something interesting. I don't know. I wish I could think like this. This is very, very cool. Very interesting. Yeah. Uh, let's lie to her. Let's follow drama.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
I'll call in some experts
Oh, I
to lift the
see.
curse.
I guess it's time to visit Boogie Street again. I'm sure that I'll find someone who can help me get rid of the doom that
Yeah.
still remains in this house.
Uh-huh.
Things are improving. I can feel it. Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
What is psycho-emanation?
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
All right then. All's well.
Anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta duck down. I really did just break down this door, huh? No, you gotta go this convoluted way. In here. Through here. Is there anything in here that I care about? Wow, that's crazy. I need my dye. Oh, please don't be like expensive.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Came to
Very
pick up my
good.
dye. Okay,
That will
you know.
be 7 real for one
I'll take it.
universal die for Wirral Untethered.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine.
Who says
Through
that?
the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone.
Who said that? I can't inspect it? What the fuck? Whatever. That's cool and all. I guess, maybe worth it? I'm so broke. I'm so broke. How do I unbroke myself? What am I? Oh. Oh, that's crazy. Check the island and check the boardwalk. So, wait, no, go back. This is the island. Right? What's the island? How do I get there? Let's go back. Let's go back here, because you see this. This is making me think the best way to get there is from up here. Because the church is in an island, maybe? The boardwalk. Boardwalk is where the dead man is. I feel like I've checked that place. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go back there. So, church is there. This is the boardwalk, right? This is the old fish. What's considered the boardwalk? Is there a way back there that I just don't see? The boardwalk would be the dead guy over here. Am I crazy? There's something I'm missing, clearly. It says to check here, and there's nothing for me to inspect. This is the boardwalk. There's no way this isn't the boardwalk. I've already checked this guy head to toe. I'm gonna check
A
again.
man lies on
No.
the boardwalk.
Check the garbage. Lies on the
Listen to
boardwalk. This is the
An
boardwalk.
empty cigarette package and a crumpled kebab wrap. 2 empty bottles of... No, there's more in there.
A tragedy.
We already got
Shakes
the-
his head. Whoever read Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their height. You see traces, it's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
So this guy, it definitely says this guy's on the boardwalk, right? So we're
A
on the
man
boardwalk.
lies on the boardwalk.
On the boardwalk.
His limbs bent and neck. He's wearing
Study.
the leather jacket
Anything
only
new?
some.
We should take another look.
The man has a bad. When damp, these boards are really slippery. His expression is dull, like
Very
the sea
dead.
behind him. Drops of height, 170 to 175 cent. There's some dried blood on the mat. Be very, very careful where you step there.
Is there a difference?
A dried. This is what.
I don't see any other mate. Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
They screech under your feet. You see waves churning below. He could have easily disappeared. A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing.
Tear all around us.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Careful. The wind. Grabowski, careful.
No,
Grabowski,
okay.
the black confirmed.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind.
Looks like one. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think? And he was mad. But let's try to not run ahead. Looks like one of the. But that's just. We do know that he was married.
Okay.
But you're right. Let's not run ahead. Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate. It does seem to be a pretty straight. From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We should finish this. Let's finish it.
Alright, we were. And while we're there, we should also call the station. Let them know that we are taking the case.
Okay. This is the boardwalk. Why no? How is he taking a shot from here? He isn't, because this is all on his way. Maybe I'm missing something? Why am I allowed all the way over here? I'm not seeing any. This is the boardwalk, right? I'm not fucking crazy. He had said this is the boardwalk. There is supposed to be something here. It's not there. And the only thing there is a dead guy. So I did. And what's the island? The only thing I see island here is this. I have no way of getting there. Is there another part of the boardwalk? Maybe near here. This is where it breaks. So near the fucker took the shot from the top of this fucking building. Ruby isn't there, but the bullet traces are. You see how perfect this is? This is where the gunman took the shot from. And it's technically on the boardwalk. And you remember there's that place on the building that we can't get to, but it says it's like a doorway. He took the shot from this building. We need to find a way in. Okay. I think that, at the very least, it focused where to look. Yeah, he took the shot from this building. Or at least this is where we check. How do we get in? What if I click on this? Where do we go? Right here. Okay. Let's look how to get there. No, this is an inaccessible place. Okay. Maybe there's a way to get into this building, because I can see how this leads to there. I feel like I'm very close. Don't know what to do though. Underneath the building? You think? This thing, maybe? No? I don't see anything else to interact with at the very least. Maybe not. Maybe it's this. Oh, what? We can't go more this way. How do I get there? Everything. This is where they got shot. I don't know. What? Go! What? Okay. It's gotta be that building. It's gotta be. But how do I get in there? What do I do?
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D.
In there?
Why single out this one building?
Because there's a thing on top. Wind, talk to me, please, because I don't... We got someone's phone number, right? Let's go spend Real on this, I guess. I don't know.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
Yes.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died. Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice...
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he...
Okay, that was help. No, Javel. Um. I don't. I don't know. What am I missing, dude? And what's the island? Maybe I didn't run everywhere? Oh, let's
An old door, worn by elements.
From here to it's military. The washerwoman meant
fuck, dude. Was that a check that was like guaranteed to fail? Shoot that bird. Be afraid. I'm checking like every square inch, so I don't. I don't know. Like this. I'm 7 fascist and 12 ultra liberal. 10. I'm whatever I need to be. Is this the island? Is it this piece of ice? It's not really an island, but I get it. Wait, I just had an idea. You know how that, I don't know, rich lady, I guess? The lady with light hair on the boat that's now over here in this area. Is there another boat over there? And that's what'll take me to the island? Now, why would I want to go in here? I'm just gonna steal that shit from you guys.
Hello, mister.
What's this?
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you make up for the skewer you broke.
Can I have it?
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Twins outside your
Yes.
brothers.
They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. Lammy tells them apart.
Okay. What
It's
is that?
Lammy. He's my friend. So,
I thought she meant like mom and I
like-
just missaid it.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing.
It looks
And
soft.
yes, very soft. Isn't he soft?
Very adorable kid,
Bye.
by the way. Aw. I feel almost bad for taking this. Not bad enough, though. Okay. So, I'm running around in circles. Guess we'll give this to Gart. And then be sad. We'll give this to... whatever. And then go check out this island. Hopefully, in this direction. Yo, what is this? Gart, I got something for you.
Wow. That really...
Go
it's
fuck
safe
yourself.
to say this is about your karaoke performance.
Fuck you.
Good for you. I'm not let... What is this thing?
For breaking the scooter.
Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
Yeah, fuck you too.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Fuck you. Suck my wiener. And I was being nice, and you're like, oh, thank you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna pat the mailbox.
Dented yellow mail. The mail.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the boat. Is there a new boat here? Take me to this. Sounds like obscure live performance in a dirty underground bunker. What? Huh? There is not. As a matter of fact, there is nothing. Okay, so I'm hearing something here. Where would here... we saving?
Just an ordinary.
Yep. There's something here. The closest interactable is this. So we need to find a way downstairs. What's up, old lady? I could just enter.
A plaster cast bust depicts
He was definitely controversial. There aren't many.
Can I take this kid's shit? Said like underground. There's fucking nothing. This is underground, but I don't think he's in here. He's not. Nothing. You're ugly.
Hello again, officer.
Cool. Is that where you live? It's absolutely nasty. um. Hey, I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Oh, my neck. I don't know what to do. Like, at all. You heard that? The fuck was that? And how do I get underground? Oh, I know how to get underground right here. But I have a feeling it's not here.
two cables are plugged into the
Both plugged in.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing that
Seems like an old. It means there are.
he likes this.
Free stuff to sell.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers.
Good question. I know. What is even worse?
The fridge,
I'm not hearing any music. This, was about what I expected. Okay, like there's nothing here. What's the point of this place? You hear that? Hmm. Kuno, fuck you. Anyway. a damn thing there. Not a damn thing here either. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Call Jamrock Public Library. Call station. Alright, let's go to the kinema. I was really hoping.
Inside, you see a set of steering
Yes,
levers, a
the
radio,
radio.
microphone, a pull-out toolbox, the white suede. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle.
Do I know how
Clutch
to operate this
disengage.
machine?
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Does it mean I know how
After a
to?
while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
Where are you,
The
my
smell
friend?
of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Where have you been?
At the bottom of the sea.
Right.
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that?
'Cause my actual car is.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Yeah,
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Yeah.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
Yeah.
Any information on the library card?
Yep.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking it.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
We should try again during...
Anything else, Detective? 57.
In the cabin,
God damn it. To heal my morale. Now, where have you been? At the bottom of the sea. Hey, where's your friend?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's your
The
name?
prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
What?
he is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Fuck. Hey, you risk-
Yes. In peace.
Fuck, dude.
Officer, I just can't do this right now. The union...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, officer.
The worn and beaten
You can revisit.
Damn. I would have played a game of Bool with him. Fuck. Ugh. It was a white check, so I thought I could just... Man. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What do you mean check the island? How I do that? I still need to know about the pill. Yo, you gotta...
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Nope, not asking you for fucking smokes. I know my character wants to smoke, he's not gonna. He is going to be fine. Without any smokes.
The woman is still hunched over.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
She's just a distracted.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Nothing.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Nothing.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in...
Oh, don't worry about me. Le Monosov's Lounge, the Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas du Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
Better
You're
take care of
right,
yourself.
Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
She's just...
You hear that, Loman? Oh, don't... The Transcatolia Magic... You go right ahead, Loman. Let me know when you find them. I can't wait to read their reports. Is that all you woke me up to say? Of course not. To truly understand the
Boyadero. Boya for short. The woman sways her wrinkled shell back and forth. A strange grin across...
Diamonds? Of course not. Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
I don't think I do.
Of course you don't.
Hey, wait a minute. You know about the pail. What are you hauling?
Time, of course. Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I quit concerning. Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest.
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand. Strangled.
Of course not.
Boyadero. Boya for short. Is a cowherder from upstream Magritte. The great steppes of northern Mesk. People.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love. Don't be stupid.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra.
It settles down, right?
The Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
It's not where I thought
You
it was
have to
going.
understand. A true Boyadero, of course.
Boyadero.
It's an old ballad about a young girl. Of course.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell.
No, you have to understand. A true Boyadero.
You're a pale driver. You definitely can tell me.
That, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much. Oh, the Transcatolia Magistral. You for one. Irmao. I already am dust. Time, of course. Whatever stupid things they... Is that all you wanted to know? Time, of course. Whatever. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Then it's...
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad...
Of course not.
The woman.
Of course not. It's an...
In the background, you can...
So the Boyadero strangles his the most beautiful.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to...
You hear that, Loman? A pale dream is what it is.
Fucking tell me about it, you fuck!
She's just a distraction.
You hear that, Loman? Oh, the monos of the Transcatholic Irma.
How?
Medicinal purposes of the Pearl. Flipping through the book, you find it. Have you taken any walks through the Pearl recently?
What is it?
The book is frustratingly vague on this topic, but it seems that if you've walked through the Pearl, you would know.
Okay. I feel like I'm exhausting my options here.
An old monument stands. Something with great kinetic energy seems. Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated. If we connect every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount of loot. It's not complete.
The king stands high.
I don't know. She knows about the pail, and I'm not getting anything out of her.
There's something off about the pack. It takes a few moments, but eventually, nearly the same sound produced by the action on a good breech. As you take the transceiver in your hands, the lieutenant.
Funny, isn't it? The lady driver used this same radio to evade coalition authorities, and now you are using it to contact them directly. It's just ironic.
Where the radio used to be, there's just a rectangular shape. It's about the size of... That's the mark of Estaz Electronica, one of the major manufacturers of advanced radio equipment.
You've surprised me more than once during the course of our...
The movie stars enclose the rust.
Alright, let's bring this to the lady, I guess. Is it telling me to go this way?
The unpromising race pupil returns. Racists.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a red. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them.
True. The drawings are precise and look true to this.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years there is need. I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
What have you got against him?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler.
Yeah.
It's shame.
Yes, they have.
Find out for yourself. And book.
Interesting.
Racist.
Welcome. He must.
I am
true. The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, It is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
What?
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Lady, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to figure out this son of a bitch. Yeah.
Oh, don't be.
There must be some.
I understand that.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means.
Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to,
Okay,
above
so you're
all,
not a communist.
rampant multinational finance still reigning
Rock
large.
and roll star and a rebel.
Rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. There is no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. It leads only to neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened.
Done with this
Michigan
line.
stoically looks to the distance in silence.
What do you think?
I think
of
this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the
Will be our lucky
He will grant
racist.
us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
Of course
You
not.
should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind. There is nothing funky. I cannot possibly. Racist.
Welcome. He must.
I am
True. The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific.
correct.
Ah,
Racists.
Welcome to. He must.
I am
True. The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambition.
earlobes are too
The
big.
size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Your name is Jean-Luc.
Yes.
Thanks.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability.
What
It is
else?
impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages. This leads me to conclude your racial heritage.
What if I do this?
The unpromising race pupil returns. Racist.
Welcome to. He must.
I am.
The drawings are precise and look true to.
You exhibit forward.
What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure.
My ass.
It is covered in the ravages. This, your racial heritage.
Maybe everything needs to be off. Alright, I'm nude.
The unpromising racist.
Welcome to. He must.
I am not.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambition.
You exhibit. It is impossible. This,
course.
your racial
Got all into my undies for no reason. What if I wear? Where's my hat? Alright.
C'est unpromising.
Yeah, you're not gonna do anything. Let's go talk to bitch ass over here. Dickhead who sits in his chair all day and does nothing. Is Richmond still here?
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Alright, conceptualization.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Fuck it.
Deploying high concept buzzword generator. All systems functional. Ready to engage. It's time to disrupt the future. You've got to stay lean, innovative, and focus
Should
on what
invest in a
matters.
youth
A
center.
youth center, huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to train buff kids. A place to teach them practical skills like teamwork and self-discipline. Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
Future leaders of tomorrow to public.
I like that you're thinking about the future, but wouldn't the center have a more economic focus? Brilliant! Without children,
Surprised
who'll
that
be
works.
there to buy stuff in the future?
If it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall or private equity
When
firm.
life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
Okay.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
Thank you.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules? Here's
Yeah.
a round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
Thank you for putting your trust in me.
It's not a handout. It's an investment. And I expect to see returns.
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly, then closes again. Is he having a stroke?
What do you think,
I'm
Ken?
not
The bad?
unimpressed. Let's leave it at that.
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
Thank you.
Pleasure. Farewell, friend.
Oh well, I'm not broke anymore. Y'all forgot how fucking awesome sauce I am. Alright, you bitch.
Mr. Dubois, I prefer my police officers. Oh,
Look.
my. She's quite the looker, Harry. You can't imagine how pleased I am the two of you are reunited. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up?
I don't know.
I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman.
That didn't help me. Son of a bitch. Put this back on. So if I just keep on putting on and off this shirt, do I just come infinite this? Who knows? Oh yeah. Can I travel from here? Nope. Nope.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, "One."
Alright. To the church. And give the lady this majiggy. Lady, I got your majiggy.
Yes, what is it?
I got it.
Ah, very good. Let's see what you have. Interesting. An Esterhaus EH4, heavily customized. This is an advanced model, highly capable. I'll need to replace the frequency dial, but it should certainly work for our purposes.
She's impressed by your resourcefulness as much as by the equipment itself.
I believe that means we're ready to get started. I should warn you, once we begin setting up this antenna, we'll need to see the whole process through. There won't be any second chances, any do-overs. You understand? So if there's anything you'd like to get in order before we depart, I suggest you do it now. That's up to you. At a minimum, I would make sure you are physically and mentally prepared for an intense and difficult process. Once we begin, there can be no interruptions.
At the very least, you should make sure you're wearing a good pair of gloves.
Radio engineers typically carry overpriced solvent sprays to clean the antenna connections. But in a pinch, Some common ammonia works just fine. Finally, there's the question of stimulants. Some people prefer to keep legal amphetamines on hand to help with their work. I'm not one of them, but they do exist. I don't take them because they make me nauseous. But everyone has their reasons. I don't judge. Very good.
Back across the water lab. At least we are getting our exercise.
If you'll please carry that amplifier, officer. And if you'll take that spool of cable, we should be able to move it all in one trip.
Okay. At least it's something. No fucking way. You're kidding. You're actually fucking kidding. You're shitting me. This is kinda ridiculous.
And now if you'll just connect that here...
It's done. I believe we are ready.
We're ready to try at least. Please put on these headphones. There should be 2 extra sets. I've configured the channels so that only your microphone is set to broadcast, officer. We'll all be able to listen, but anyone we reach will only hear your voice.
Okay.
You will need to transmit your connection request while I attempt to locate the warship's public frequency. You will likely encounter some interference, but it's important to keep transmitting your request until you're acknowledged. Ready?
Yes.
Good. Beginning transmission. Go ahead, officer.
Please.
You're all alone out there, wandering a blasted heath, calling out to the night. But there is no reply, except the lieutenant looks up at you with a nervous glance. Nervous for who, though? You cannot say.
Okay, yeah, no, just
Try
do it again.
officer.
Nein, Liebling. Unseren Jungen nach Redeposten. Einem dieser Dinger. Marianne hat mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr derselbe ist, seit er auf einem Luftschiff aus Graz zurückgekommen
This is not English.
Natürlich halten wir die Psychologen für vollkommen normal. Aber sie hat das Gefühl, seit seiner Rückkehr mit einem Fremden zusammenzuleben.
Something about her son going to Fredford on an aerostatic to see some psychologists. Or maybe it's the psychologists saying it's normal to have feelings for strangers. Foreign languages were never your strong suit.
What does this
The
remind
rustling
me of?
of dry autumn leaves, waves breaking at a distance.
Keep listening.
Liebling, bitte. Er ist unser einziges Kind. Er kann auch nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
Keep trying, officer. We'll get a signal through eventually.
Yeah.
Again?
It's gone now.
Kim, don't clog my connection.
I didn't say anything, Detective.
What?
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
That's very clearly his voice.
An uncomfortable silence falls over the connection.
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
You didn't say that either.
I promise you I didn't, even though it certainly sounds like me.
What is
I
happening?
can't say with certainty, but it sounds very much like anthroponetic crosstalk. It happens sometimes when sending transmissions across long stretches of pale.
Huh? What's the pale?
Ah, yes, of course. It must be it.
Outwardly, they both exude calm, but there's something disturbing about this thought to both of them. Pale, pale.
Thank you.
Pale.
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
So
What
can
else
we do?
is there to do? Keep trying.
But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Dubois,
Please acknowledge.
This is Lieutenant Dubois. Can you hear me?
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind. Where's she, Barter? Please identify.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed. Plucking Archer's signal from this will be like isolating a single strand from a tangle of hair.
That's fine.
It's not working. The crosstalk is simply too strong.
What can
I
we do?
did not expect simply locating the signal to be so difficult. We must consider several variables. Local entroponetic conditions, the sophistication of our transceiver, the quality of our connections, and the physics of our antenna itself. Fortunately, we have a more than adequate transceiver, so I do not believe it is causing any problems. And we're also unlikely to change our local entroponetic conditions. So, the next step is to
How do I
you
do
need
it?
to climb up there and look at them for yourself.
But you don't have the technique.
Someone has been maintaining it.
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar. But you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about it. Images of your body smashed against the pavement flood your mind.
I don't know what I'm
That's
doing.
true, but I can't leave my station, so it will have to be you.
Alright, let's do this. Damn. This is stupidly dangerous.
Your gloves give you a solid grip on the metal bar. This feels pleasingly familiar. You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument.
Okay.
That performance was frankly an embarrassment.
Hey, what?
You're doing all right, detective. Just keep your focus on the task at hand.
The connection itself is nothing more than a little braid of exposed wire wrapped about the hoof of the horse. A copper fetter it cannot slip. The whole monument is covered in a thin but durable layer of oil and grime. It's obvious no one has cleaned it in years. The programmer mentioned ammonia, but anything alcoholic should dissolve the oils, creating a cleaner and clearer connection. It takes a few moments, but the alcohol gradually begins to break down the oils surrounding the copper wiring.
Is this really the time, detective?
It's all right, Lieutenant. He's simply cleaning the connections.
Once the oils have been dissolved, you wipe off the connections with your sleeve and reattach the cable.
Did it help?
It seems to have made some difference, but unfortunately not enough to alter the overall situation.
Okay.
Unser einziges Kind. Kann auch nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
Short of changing the shape of the antenna, I'm not sure what else we can do from here. And the lorries are all jammed together, so that's unlikely to happen.
How do we change
What do
it?
you mean? You adjust the antenna manually, with ideally narrow the receiving mode so that we can isolate the warship signal and eliminate the crosstalk. And if you don't know what you're doing, of course you could just make it worse. I'm afraid we're out of alternatives. You're just going to have to go for it.
She's right. The responsibility is yours, and yours alone. There's no turning back now.
Look at Philly.
You are face to face, not intentionally. It's a matter.
at the
This
horse.
faithful steed is in a clear sky. Across the river, you get a few of the idle lorry drivers and strikebreakers. She yells a single word you can't make out, and then shuts the window with a violent thunk.
Telling me I failed this? Should have known. I even told myself it was going to be
The
interfacing.
broken hunk of metal to clatter to the ground.
Nein, Liebling, what are you doing? The connection is even worse now. This is extremely unprofessional. That is because you broke it. Things stop working when you break them. Or did you not know that?
She's right. This was your responsibility.
Damn it. I'm going to push the power supply. I doubt it will last more than a few minutes, so you'd better...
A maelstrom of sound.
Nicht mehr der Rest. Lieutenant Dubois, please respond.
It's too much. Your eardrums are throbbing, about to burst.
A long winter, long and cold.
And then, nothing.
Try it now.
Yeah.
This is Warship Archer. We are acknowledging and accepting you. Though we're still getting quite a bit of interference.
Okay.
This is the best we can do. I suggest you get to your business quickly. I doubt I'll be able to maintain even this connection very long.
This is it. You're finally getting to speak with those who hold real power. And by that they mean the ones with the guns and the warships.
Okay.
There is so much you wish you could ask, but you probably only have time for 1 or 2 questions before the signal is lost.
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request? Acknowledge. To reach the committee, all you need to do is fill out the appropriate request form and submit it to the liaison. If the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next quarterly public hearing. We believe the next hearing is scheduled for July.
You're a fucking bitch.
We're afraid that is quite impossible, Lieutenant Dubois. We cannot transfer you to the committee because we are not entrusted with that responsibility. We are simply the second signaler.
Then, why are you wasting time with her? You should demand to speak with who's really in charge.
You know, that is simply not how the command pyramid works. We can no more overrule our chief signaler than you could overrule your own precinct captain.
This line of argument is quite pointless. You should abandon it.
Authority, you led me astray.
Not a problem. They typically respond within a few weeks.
What part of need to reach the committee doesn't she understand?
We will hear your request, Lieutenant Dubois. Although we must inform you that the committee does not typically intervene in personal matters.
That's only because they haven't heard about your problems yet.
Thing is, I can't remember anything.
You're experiencing acute memory loss. We don't see how this is the committee's business.
Good God, here we go.
Something I
We're
lost.
afraid we don't understand at all. What does this something have to do with your lost memory? We are sorry to hear of your loss, but personal tragedy is quite beyond the purview of the committee responsibility. Now, please excuse us while we update the receiving frequency.
Quick, hang up on her first. And the line goes quiet. There, you really showed her what the lieutenant gives a long sigh as...
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective. Your real work is done here.
The sun warmed bright. You look around. The strikebreakers are still shouting their slogans.
This didn't
and
help me
waving
at all.
their hand-painted signs. There's really no point. You're beginning to feel like the little child who refuses to come down off.
Good. Now give me a hand with these amplifiers. Leave the cables. I don't feel like making 2 trips.
What's one more trip across the waterlock?
Well, this was an interesting collaboration. Really? I do not think in any now, Yulin.
I fucking wanna off myself. This is stupid.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? Hold on. Okay. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
Looking for information on this
Billy.
dumbass.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment. I'll have to check our database. Yes, hello. Are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address. Is that all right? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Home
Here we
address
go,
is
sir.
fine.
Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Capeside Apartments, it says. That's all.
Okay.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Any other information?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
You know someone who was?
Marie, do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
No, the husband's
Sorry,
name.
no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Husband looked like.
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
Is he wearing?
1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any. Happy we could help.
Anything else you need from me? 57.
In the cabin.
Okay. Now that that's done with. Apartment 20. That's right over here. Is that the smoker's apartment? Some other ones? Apartment 20. Aha, now I can go in here.
A weathered brown door. Something smells good. Soup along. The lieutenant motions to you. This is the door.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio. He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
Is this,
The police?
Yeah.
A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously.
Come in, the door is open.
Alright.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
Oh.
Tea?
I remember
Lemonade?
talking
The
about
lieutenant
her.
has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief. For now, you're on your own here.
Thanks, but
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
How have I been? You're not here to discuss me.
Can't write a scene without knowing the actors. Ask more.
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
How old are they?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
Where's
The
everybody?
girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
She swallows visibly.
Out where?
He has a problem with drinking, and so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
Fuck. Remember what he was
His
wearing?
old leather jacket.
Can you describe
It's
it?
just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
No, distinctive
No,
features.
well, the lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's
What was
running
he
around with
supposed
it
to
just
do?
to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Was it this?
Yes.
Name of the library.
It's in Jamrock. The one at Mayro Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public.
I think, yes, if that's the one on Mayro.
It is.
To your knowledge,
No,
did he make it
I
there?
guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home. It shouldn't be long from now.
She
Something
folds.
else I have.
Here it comes. I don't want to.
But we have
I
to.
don't want to do this.
Do what?
Officer.
Too late. You ruined it. Just say it now.
Excuse me? What? What did you say?
She's in pain. She's in so much pain. And so are you. Your chest is burning.
We are very sorry to inform you, but your husband, Victor Méjean, was found dead this morning on the Martinez boardwalk.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. We are very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
What happened to him? Tell me. And you just found him there? Lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
She doesn't reply. Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together. You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid.
Yeah.
Unreal.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
Yes.
All right. I'll call them. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him? You haven't even taken him away?
No, we have. He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number, in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll
Thank you, Kim.
call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
Again, if there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call the RCM, ma'am.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake. These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon to a scream.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
We should step outside and talk. So, the death notification.
I know I fucked up.
It's alright, don't worry about it. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased. There's not much we can do for them anymore, I'm afraid. That's it. We should get back to our case. There's nothing more we can do here. And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay? Now let's go.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have forced me to do it, dickhead. Okay. Wow, what the fuck is this? Yeah, let's contact the morgue, I guess.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? It will take...
Her voice is...
Gottlieb, what you get yourself into this time?
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Okay. Guess we're not contacting the morgue. Let's try this mural shit, cause guess what? I'm lost still. I've done every side objective known to man.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow.
Can I talk to the lady over here about the pail? Tell me about the pail.
Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? What about it? Because it's just the offside copy you brought me. Great. Thanks.
Okay, don't know anything. I didn't
All
mean
you
to...
hear is silence in your head.
So who the fuck is gonna tell me about the pail? it's worth basically nothing. But at least it isn't actually nothing.
The once bright mural towers above.
Shivers.
The once bright mural towers above
Let's
you.
go for it.
Saying, felt suddenly there's a sigh
I'll take
carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it,
Where's
in
it go?
through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust.
I
of the
know about
stairs.
that, but how do I
And
get in
then
there?
The beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper.
She's down there.
Okay. Why?
The wind
So,
told me.
how do we get in there? The doors were under collapse.
Finally, my time to shine.
Like, this is some fucking bullshit. I've always, like, saw this sign and immediately was like, oh, why can't I go up?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe.
I noticed this in the beginning. That's not fair. This is like the game telling me, oh, you took a hint. You know what I did do? Take a stupid fucking... Take off the shirt. Put it back on. Heal myself. Get in.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotting boards.
I saw
of the
this so long ago.
Could this be an alternative path into a building like this? Must your
Look at
eyes slowly begin to adjust to... The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk too. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around. And it's right here. A maintenance door.
Okay, fuck this game. This game is fucking bullshit. This game is bullshit. Because you know what I did? I looked there.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach isn't going to work on it.
What is it?
Behind
Physical
the
instrument.
pipe.
Let me show you my physical instrument. It's called my fucking wiener. Let me show you how to physically instrument things. Let me show you how to physically instrument things. Hold on, I got this tool too.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door. You and the lieutenant lean all your weight into pushing the door.
Fuck you!
apart, but you're...
Let's take
a thin layer as your
Okay, what
eyes
else?
adjust. You see some trash. Crumpled up and nothing.
Fuck you.
Behind
Get me in
the
there.
pipe, the metal door.
Suck my fucking cock.
The flaky rust hurts your palms. But together
This
with
is
the
some
lieutenant,
bullshit. I noticed this
manage to
pipe
slide them
so
open
long ago.
just enough to squeeze it.
So long ago. And the game was like, actually, you don't see it. I'm
Good
like,
work.
I do see
Shall
it.
we?
You shall suck on my nuts. Really? I don't need to tell me twice. Mm. Just in case. Okay. Free stuff. Maybe years. What? So the person is a communist? And they were. They fucking...
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? This does look like an embrasure, a slit made for shooting out of.
Yeah.
Outside the window, desolation. Snow falls softly onto the coastal sand,
this game.
where it melts almost instantly.
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
I can't see anything coming
Indeed.
here.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment.
Yeah, but I was upstairs. Let me talk about the communist guy.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man,
How's that?
amateurishly depicted.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left
How
half
long
a
ago?
century. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment.
Seems
I won't
cozy.
stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case. We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods.
I guess
Good
that's
hiding
true.
place for someone who's up to no good.
Millions of depictions of Maza. You
yeah,
mean
that's
like
true.
Ruby?
Years worth of dust is...
Okay. Actually. More warning than the other. Oh. Definitely here. What do you mean?
You feel something. Like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp.
You feel
No.
something?
What do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Yeah.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion.
You will upset the balance of power, Imad. This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb its peace, and it will start breaking down uncontrollably. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
Why? Yeah.
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
What do
You mean
have
Morel?
that?
I don't see how cryptozoology and the murder investigation are connected. But the situation in the city will get tense for everyone.
That's true.
If it gets that tense, the amateur zoologists might not be able to do their job.
Yeah.
Okay, why not? Whatever goes down might also affect her. The Union is watching her closely now.
Not closely enough, you suspect. But still, good idea to visit her once more.
Yes, there won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it now.
If you must.
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about cross-pollinating information like this. It's dangerous, but...
He just can't...
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the...
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been...
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper...
Okay. Let's walk.
body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your nobody. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing is the ULAN frequency, blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
That boy's really gotta learn to keep his trap shut. And it's not a bloody pale emitter. It doesn't emit pale. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking.
What is this goddamn
Pale?
job?
It's the end of the world. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through. I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too. As she...
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond. No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a... Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as...
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Turn this...
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She's carrying a 2-barreled front loader. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
You're desperate, aren't you?
Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
I heard you in the passages. Yeah? What? No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Nah, she didn't crack. She's a survivor. If she told you anything, it was to save herself. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? My boys?
Yeah.
What is this? I thought Titus and I had a decent collegial relationship. Oh, doesn't even matter. How the fuck do the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what? I already told you I...
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
For when he was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
There were 10 minutes they couldn't account for.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Like pinball much?
Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries. The fuck do elevators have to do with anything? Not particularly.
Not even
I'm
the
not
old
really
rickety
into
ones?
old shit for old shit's...
God damn it!
Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
Yeah, that figures. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
You had an incentive.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the union.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum. Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Yeah.
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
Yeah.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on.
Yeah,
I
she's
never
warning.
did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
So
No,
then-
I did not. I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate it, okay?
So you feel sympathy?
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do. I'm listening. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Montenegro.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been...
Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering.
Yeah.
She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Something was wrong with
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
So quick.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her
Yeah,
idea?
in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy boys.
How'd she be so
Yeah.
calm?
I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
She killed the lady.
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. Nope.
But
Of course not.
even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Why
I
hide?
saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
So I'm guessing
Very,
this is bad.
very bad.
Try to
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. Cop suffers final heart attack.
Are you
Detective
fucking
Newton.
serious? No!
So, the death notification.
Yes.
It's alright. I'll call the station when we're finished. And...
Okay. Great. I have to go through that whole line of questioning. Stream should have ended, but I'm not fucking ending like that. No. want to buy. Yeah, by the way, she committed murder.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better. Or okay, here.
There. You ain't killing me now, fucker. I don't care. I need to put on shit for shivers. And shit for pain threshold when I get there. Fucking stupid ass bullshit. Oh, well, actually. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
The once bright mural towers above you. Suddenly,
Thank you.
there's a in through.
She's down there.
Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
Why?
The wind told
so,
me.
Finally.
Perhaps you.
Alright, let's be quiet about this.
An old building light. Your eyes slowly.
Yes, yes, yes.
The lieutenant looks over your.
Given, however, and
it's jammed shut.
Physical instrument. And then ping threshold. Let me show you how to physically instrument things. That's the shirt. That's it.
Behind the pipe. The maintenance. You and. Behind the pipe. The maintenance. The metal.
Good work.
Thank you. Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. Take everything off. This, because we want pain threshold. This, because we want pain threshold. See, if you're gonna kill me like that, then you can go fuck yourself. This for pain threshold. It's gonna be an unbelievably high check, and it's gonna be super uber possible. Because of prior knowledge, because I fucking died, because this game sucks. I want to go to bed, but I'm doing this. You can't just show me that and then be like, oh, actually. Alright, give me this hat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Savoir faire. Here, let's go with that. Let's go with, shoes and gloves. Gloves. Half-light, yeah, we're fucking angry. And shoes. Yeah. Alright, let's go slow. What is that? I'm gonna turn it off and then just fucking cap her. Fucking bitch, dude. Fuck you. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna go this way first. Someone's going to die. And it's not gonna be me this time. Because I've got a fucking gun.
This isn't just glass. These are old, yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass. Slides with an inlaid nervous system. The how.
So it is.
All these shit.
I think these used to form a single system. Slotted in.
Could it
These?
be?
No. These are old.
That's
The
it?
rest of the building seems.
Okay, got it. What's in here? Suggestion. I'm going to shoot this fucking bitch for killing me. Okay, now we have to go through all these. Yeah, take that. Look. Look. Look.
A mustachioed and mutton years.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time. You mean like Ruby?
No, stop fucking running. Good thing I have fucking the highest pain threshold known to man.
There it is again. Like a swarm.
No.
Something.
What do you mean? I don't feel it, but looks like our once we did.
You will. This. Keep calm.
I think I see a cover.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like.
I know you can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not.
As she says the word,
Don't cover
that's
them.
an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse.
I'm using a.
The blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my equation? A pale lat signal so precise at the upper limit.
She likes telling you about the machine.
The pale? It's the end of the world. I built it my.
And she.
That's illegal.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, I stuck my head. Yeah, let's not.
So she thinks of you as hunter.
If you've got something. God damn it. Fine. If you really want.
She's carrying a two-barrel. Well, it doesn't feel better, but you can.
I heard you in the passages, and I bet so you found my shack. So nice.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
I was.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? Nah. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? My boys? What is... Oh, how the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same. Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Man, I was with the boys the whole...
10
You mean
minutes.
the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I'm curious.
Then
No,
go.
why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in not murder mysteries.
She looks you in the eye.
You like
The
elevators?
fuck to elevator? Not particularly.
All the
I'm
rickety
not
ones.
really...
God damn it!
Yeah.
Don't know it, but all...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a...
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Yeah, that figures. What now? You're going... That's your Man, it's...
She delivered.
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are...
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's afraid of you.
Any flowers?
No. Gifts of flowers. So now I'm leaving. I never did. No, I did not. I didn't like him. Pardon, plenty of broken people. Yeah, sure. I'm listening. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I know?
Those
Police
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She
It's okay.
All right. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. No, she asked...
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What?
She looks...
Yeah. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck. To fake lividity? Yeah. As I keep telling you...
But even if...
War? Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw...
So this is what that strain...
Yes.
Through the sudden shock. Fucking... It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in jail...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to la puta madre.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you. I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Nah. That I'm not planning to shoot you is the extent of the courtesy I can extend to la puta madre at present. You've been...
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway? Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either. One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
No idea who these people are. Literally.
Well,
she means it. You better make your move soon.
what bunker? Don't know anything about it.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes,
fuck you.
it's a little clearer.
I saw that green. I succeed in this. You can suck my fat nuts, bitch.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it. problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down.
Oh, yes, it is.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself.
You're fucking kidding.
So why is it not coming to you? Because you've misread this. A smirk crosses her face as she watches you stand there, mute. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
No, 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 no. Matter of fact. I don't accept that. I don't accept it. You're not gonna... No, no, you're not gonna make me fail a 72% check. Nope, you can go fuck yourself. I didn't go all that way just for the fucking asshole to off herself. She wouldn't do that, my fucking ass. Called that, by the way. Like, several... Listen. You... can go fuck yourself. That is some bullshit. And I am not okay with it. So we are going to do this again. I'm going to save right outside her fucking room. And I don't think running really matters. What is this, Shivers?
The once bright mural.
Shivers? Yeah. That's what I don't even remember. Anything else, Shivers? This is Shivers.
The once bright mural towers above you. Suddenly, in through.
Okay, so
finally,
perhaps you.
An old building like this. Your eyes slowly. The lieutenant looks over.
Given that, however, and it's right.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach. You and the lieutenant. Behind the pipe. The metal.
Good work.
Pain threshold and rhetoric. Nothing. Okay. I should not. I really. Come here, you fucking.
some.
No. What do you mean? Either way, no.
It's not a quib.
Looks like our suspect. Once we did.
You with this, keep calm.
Well, we're.
If you can't,
I think I see you.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like.
I know. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer.
As she says the word of nobody, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself.
I'm using.
The explosion blasted from that pale.
Saw my a pale signal so precise at the.
She likes telling you about the machine.
The pail? I built it myself.
And she's proud.
That's illegal.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, let.
So she thinks of you.
If you've got. Goddamn fine.
She's carrying it well. There's only be careful when.
I heard you and so you found so.
As opposed to the other night.
I what?
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? Nah. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? What? I don't even understand what you're trying to get at here. Oh, how the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Like
a strong moral compass. She still wants.
So, part of that figures. What now? You're going, man.
She didn't.
I got lucky.
There, it's going to be easier to reach.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are. I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly. Yeah, sure. Plenty of broke. I'm listening. Man, you mean the length of a toilet? Look, fuck. Wow. Now I'm curious. No, why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. Don't know it.
Evaluating.
The shot couldn't.
She has.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
I failed. You see it already knocked over, by the way.
The violet-white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the compressor.
I forgot to
like
save.
Your brain is swelling up in your skull.
Usually I wouldn't care, but this, no, I'm not. This time, I'm gonna remember to save. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Shivers. This. It's this and something else. This.
The once bright Euro suddenly in through.
Okay. What? So,
finally,
perhaps you could.
An old building, your eyes slowly
Given, however, and it's right.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach isn't good. Behind the pipe, the maintenance, the metal.
Good work.
Thank you. Because I don't care. Matter of fact. Pain threshold. Something. This is for pain threshold. This is also for pain threshold. Okay.
You feel some.
No. What do you... I don't feel it, but... Looks like a one sweet...
You with this... Keep calm.
I think I see...
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or...
Yeah, fuck you. I'm not having that shit happen again. You can go fuck yourself. I'm here to shoot you.
Suddenly,
Yes,
your
yes,
entire
yes, yes,
body
yes.
is
Fuck you. I'm not-
paralyzed.
no.
It's like
I know you can't say it's a pleasure, officer.
as she says the word, nobody. That's not going to help.
I'm using...
The explosion of blasted from that.
Saw my... A pale signal so crease at the...
She likes telling you about the machine.
The pail? I built it myself.
And she's
That's illegal.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I thought... Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you as hunters.
If you've got something... Goddamn fine.
She's well. It does. There's only be careful when you make your move. That'll be it.
No. Who ratted me out by... Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus.
Even now.
Well, how the fuck did the rest of you get by? I didn't like...
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
So, part of... Yeah, that figures. What now? Man, it's...
She delivered.
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easier to reach.
You won't get to. Your dirty little tricks won't work with me. Yeah?
More
No,
questions
that's good
before
enough.
doing anything. We did it. The compressor lies broken on its.
You're under
She
arrest.
looked.
Oh, fuck it.
She's truly desperate.
Suck my
She
fucking
thinks
balls,
she
you
has
fucking
no
bitch.
other. You know. This is how you talk her out. She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes
That's
filled
not her.
with dark intensity. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles. Oh.
She runs past you,
No.
then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated. I have a feeling...
Are you fucking kidding me? That didn't even help. She might as well have offed herself. I fucking hate this bitch. She's been sitting here just to fuck with me. And this isn't even gonna be helpful at all, is it? We found Ruby. It's not Ruby. Thanks. It's like I spent several fucking dollars on that.
The plain red. It was pitched by practiced. The tent looks old. It reeks of cigarettes.
Look at the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. a motor.
See anything?
Rager Monthly. Journal of Material Ski Pocket the Wall.
We should read this immediately. Like...
That's it? Kinda want her to shoot herself. This fucking bitch. We just let her go? Are you fucking for real? She hid in this bitch-ass area that you can only get to, I'm assuming, if you did what I did. I already saw those pipes. I want to fucking kill her. Give me that. I'm not going through this bullshit. I'm going all the way up.
A journal? We should probably leaf through it. Might learn something useful. Let's just...
Thick journal.
Examine.
It's made Schneller. She's
it's
got
not
good taste.
helpful.
The journal falls open.
Study
the
handwriting.
large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Kind of logistics.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes.
Okay.
We have a journal.
What are the
Esoteric
diagrams?
radio technology. The most recent
that
ones
fucking thing.
probably pertain to the latitude compressor.
Anything
Short,
personal?
wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipsis. She was going through a tough time. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
Yeah.
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's enough. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense? The most recent, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man.
I just don't think she killed a mercenary. It's mostly a gut feeling, though, since we let her walk out without hearing. I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her. Besides, I could have been Titus. Then again... Either way, one thing...
Okay, yeah. Fuck you for forcing me to go through that. This is where the sniper shot from, isn't it? Good thing I got a fucking postcard. What's the fucking point of these things? Yeah. What? Long way down. That's crazy. I don't fucking care. Don't tell me this was useless. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. There's... Are we joking? Are we... It's not... You're... You're fucking with me. There's nothing up here? of where the shot came from. There's... Are we fucking for real? Are we for real? This game fucking sucks, by the way. I thought if she was gonna live, then I could ask her more fucking questions. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. And your mother. You suck it harder than I think anyone has ever sucked it before in their life. I got a new jacket and like $10 out of this. Sorry, $10.51. So that's gonna be it for me. Thank you for watching. This was some bullshit. I'm mad. I now feel like I save scummed, but also, I'm not restarting the whole fucking story because I decided to go through all the dialogue options. So, this game can suck my fat fucking nuts. Still haven't been able to use the gun. I thought I was gonna shoot her hand, shoot it at her, make her stand still. You know, quick reaction. No. She either kills herself or runs away. Fucking son of a bitch. I took your stupid ass radio. Well, at least you can't use that anymore. But I digress. Fucking thank you for watching. Follow on Twitch. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. And I'm probably gonna play this game tomorrow, and we'll see how mad I am still. I'll see you fuckers later.